welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a tutorial on how to do your eyebrows. So it's not going to be your typical type of eyebrows, but if you follow along you'll see what I mean. I'm going to be using some of my favorite eyebrow products, which are by Benefit Cosmetics, and it's going to actually be a tutorial on how to achieve the eyebrows that are right here on the screen. These are called feathered brows. Now, feathered brows are not your typical contoured brow or natural looking brow. It is more on the natural side, but they're supposed to imitate what looks like a feather. So they kind of feather out and they're not really too sharp or contoured. So let's get started. We start off with the Goof Proof Brow Pencil by Benefit Cosmetics. And I love this pencil because on one side it has a spoolie. So I start off by using the spoolie to brush out my brows. Brows, however you want to say it. You brush them out so that you kind of have an even base to start off with. So after that, you use on the other end is the colored pencil, which I'm going to use to kind of draw the outline of my brows. And I really like this one because the Goof Proof Brow Pencil actually has a really pointed tip. So I can first just outline the upper edge of my eyebrow, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to just carefully, using small strokes, outline the upper edge as well as the tail end of my eyebrow, going down to, and at the same time I'm going to also do the same thing to the lower edge of my eyebrow, and just kind of make an outline so you have a general guideline of what to follow and how you want your eyebrow to, like how thick you want your eyebrow to be basically. So I'm going to make sure I have a nice edge right at the top and then a nice edge right at the bottom. So I'm not pressing too hard. I'm holding the pencil from kind of further back, like mid-length of the eyebrow pencil, and you can see I'm using very small strokes to kind of just get it very natural looking outline of how I want my eyebrow to be. So once you've done that and you have a pretty good outline, I move on to the other eyebrow product which I have, and this is the Foolproof Brow Powder. So I love this Foolproof Brow Powder because there's two shades inside, so you can see there's one for the tail end, it's a bit darker, and I'm going to use that to fill in the tail end of my eyebrow. So I'm just using the little applicator which comes with it. So I use the darker shade to fill in the tail end of my eyebrows, and that can just fill in any areas which don't have that much hair, or I feel like just needs to be filled in, just to make a nice solid. You want the tail end basically to just be darker and a pretty sharp end. The other color that's in there, it's a little bit lighter, so I'm going to use that color to fill in the main body part of my eyebrows. So I'm using the same applicator tip, and I just take some from the container and I fill in any of the bald spots that I see, or any spots that they have sparse. So as you can see, it's super easy to use this. Benefit Cosmetics also has a eyebrow special brush which you can also use to apply this at the same time. So it's just like the other side, I'm just filling in any of the sparse areas just to make sure it looks more full. Now would be a good time to do an eyebrow trick if you know how to do one. And then we move on to this spoolie again so that we can kind of brush out to make it so that there's no like harsh pencil marks or anything like that. So I'm just gonna, because I'm doing feathered brows, I'm brushing in an upwards motion, so I want everything to be blended more upward. So I'm kind of brushing my eyebrow hairs, just going upwards and making sure everything is nicely blended out and that there's no harsh lines or anything like that. You can take your time, brush it out however much you want to do, because the next step is going to be super important, and it's going to be the most important step, and you're going to have to spend a little more time focusing on making the eyebrow hairs stick to exactly where you want them, or shape them however you want to shape them. So now that we're done, I'm going to use the 24-hour brow setter, brows, however you want to say. What this is going to do, it's like an eyebrow gel, and it's going to hold all the eyebrow hairs in place. So this is the key to feathered brows. You want to be really careful. I'm carefully kind of brushing out the eyebrow hairs exactly to kind of mimic a feather. So you want it to have like a feather-like appearance, and I'm brushing them outwards, and there's a lot of that gel is on that applicator brush as well. So you want to carefully not put too much in one spot, but evenly kind of spread it out and make sure that the applicator is really good because it just separates all the eyebrow hairs separately. It's kind of like applying mascara, but on your eyebrows. So it's perfect for this look, and I find that, you know, you can really achieve feathered brows using this brow gel. So I just really take my time to kind of set the hairs exactly where I want it. So once you've done that, you set it exactly where you want it to be, and then it's pretty much you just let it dry and it's gonna stay exactly how you want it to stay. So here's a close-up look of the end product, and they look pretty good. I like how it came out, and it really looks like feathered brows to me, so this is kind of what I was going for. This is a really casual but edgy kind of look. It's not your typical eyebrow, and I feel like you can achieve this look if your eyebrow hairs are very long. I never get my eyebrow hairs trimmed, so they're very long, so I thought feathered brows would be a really good style of eyebrows to try out, and I wanted to do this quick tutorial. I hope you guys liked it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the comment section down below. And if you have any suggestions, or if you have any other favorite eyebrow products to make feathered brows, please let me know, and I'd love to try them out as well. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you'd like to stay updated with more videos that I post, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!